Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Shonen. I am your host, The Cloudy Crow, and today we'll be reacting to Saekano, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend, episode 3. And in the last episode, our main character, Tomoya, invites Megumi over to his place so that he can show her firsthand the beauties and joys that the world of visual novels has to offer. And of course, Megumi's response was perfect. Obviously, she accepted it, but she wasn't super excited about it, and she also didn't really hesitate too much to accept it. So her answer was right exactly in the middle, and that's just what you would expect from her character, since she's supposed to be the quote-unquote boring girlfriend. And so both of them sat down and started playing this visual novel. They got there sometime in the day, and they finally finished the novel around nighttime. All we know is that it was pretty late. She seemed to really enjoy the series, and it also seemed like she was beginning to understand why Tomoya was so enveloped in this world of visual novels. And then once Tomoya reveals to her that there's a sequel to the visual novel that they played before, that's when she knew that she couldn't quite leave yet. She had to figure out the rest of the story, and so they sat down and played the second game, and they played that one all the way until like the sun came up. So all the way throughout the night, they were dead tired, but it seemed like it was worth it for both of them. They had a great time, and that is exactly where the episode left off. So I'm excited to see what this next episode has in store for us. And another thing that I wonder is, we know that Megumi is the boring girlfriend, supposedly, and the title is How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. So I wonder if Megumi is actually going to like gain somewhat of a personality, or I guess a more vibrant personality, as we progress further into this series, but I guess we'll just have to watch and find out. So, if you guys are excited for the episode, make sure to leave a like. It'll help me and the video out so much more than you might think. So if you could take the time to do that real quick, I would very much appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to the channel for more Saekano reactions. But with that all out of the way, let's get right into this episode. Alright, so here we have episode 3 pulled up, but real quick before we get into it, few quick things. First one is going to be, if you would like to check out the uncut reaction, you can find that over on my Patreon, which you guys can join for as low as $2. And also, if you'd like to stay notified whenever I drop a brand new reaction, make sure to click that big red subscribe button. But with that all out of the way, we will be starting this episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, I bet. He's already hard at work. When you see the crumpled balls of paper, that's when you know he's been grinding. This is Megumi on the phone, right? I'm trying to see if I can recognize their voices. Okay, I think it is. Because he's talking about how he's trying to convince the other two girls to help him. Oh, she's at an aquarium? That's cool. Oh, dang! So it looks like we're not going to be able to use her help, since she's on vacation. So we're gonna have to try to convince them ourselves. And it's crazy because Tomoya actually got so close in the first episode to convincing them. He got them, like, it seemed like they were flat out rejecting him. But then he said, hey, I'm gonna be in the club room after school. If you're interested in helping me out on this project, then meet me there. And then they both actually showed up, even though it seemed like they didn't believe in his dream at all. They crumpled up the, like, plans, or not plans, but like the story that he wrote. So it seemed like they weren't on board at all. But then they both showed up to the game club, and then Tomoya screwed it up, because he wasn't even at the game club. So now they feel like they got stood up by him, and it's gonna be hard to regain their trust for sure. Cause like, they already were just barely convinced to join him. And now they're like, alright, I see you're not taking this seriously. But we'll have to see. And we still have a new character that we have to meet and recruit to our team. This girl right here. So I wonder when we're gonna bump into her. And also her school uniform is different. So is that because she's in a different... No. I was about to say, is it because she's in a different grade, but maybe she's in a completely different school. Wait, is that both of them? The two girls on that poster over there? Cause we know they're like they're like famous artists and like illustrators and stuff. So I guess I wouldn't be surprised. You know, if we got too wrapped up in them. I know that feeling. Wait, who was that? Wait, he didn't even... What? Did he even recognize anything? Was it his sibling, maybe? Yeah, wait, he didn't even realize. This dude, he was over here pouring 2 glasses of Coca-Cola and didn't even realize there was a second person in his home. How the heck did she even get in there? She's working. Mm-hmm. Yep. Look at that. See, we need her talents. She's famous for a reason. We need her on our team. A garden party. Yep, exactly. Yep, she has to put up a disguise to throw people off. Or to make sure that people don't catch on to her after school lifestyle. Dang. Seems like she has experience there, though. Dang. You're in his own house rejecting him? Really? Are you sure about that? Yep, nothing can stop this man. Ooh, talk to her. You may be famous now, but one day we're gonna surpass you. You can either join us or sit here and watch. Yep, that is facts right there. That's some textbook student edit stuff. Oh, is it the other girl? Hey, right on time. Yeah, that's also true. Whoa, where is this going? Mr. Ethical. Dude, she has to be toying with him right now. Yeah, I was like, oh, there's no way. Came to visit a soldier at the front. That's cool, man. He has a cool little friend group here. And all of them share similar hobbies. Except for Megumi, but she's coming around. As a consumer pig. Is that what she considers them? Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, they're getting into the whole, what is it? The whole like manga and animation industry struggles. Like deadlines are huge in Japan. Wait, this sounds oddly familiar. Oh, but you can see this is definitely like hitting a sore spot here. But it's interesting. That sounds. Why do I feel like that connects perfectly to what the blonde girl was saying earlier? I gotta try to remember their names. So this is Utaha, and I don't remember the girl with the blonde hair. Yeah. The passion and the determination is there. We just need the right inspiration. Let's go. Hey, you know we're rooting for you over here. You gotta give them roles. Mm-hmm. Yep, you're gonna need the illustrator, you're gonna need the art, well, illustrator and artist is the same thing. What? Wait, what? Oh, I see, I see. So that was the bike that she brought over here. Wait, why was she hiding this whole time though? I know they're not exactly the closest of friends, but I don't know. I feel like we could have had an interesting discussion here. Mm-hmm. Yep, all she had to do was, well, she most likely saw the bike on her way in, and she knew. She was like, huh, this isn't your bike, right? And I think she already had an idea of who it was. Mm-hmm. Oh? Oh, interesting. I think she just wants to know out of curiosity. Mm-hmm. See, she's cool, man. Even though she's supposed to be the boring girlfriend, I think she's awesome. She's my favorite character so far. Yeah, I was about to say, I think Megumi is definitely a refreshing change of pace from the other two girls and their personalities. Alright, it's time to get to work. Yeah, well, of course. You know what? I can relate so hard to this. Like, alright, let's get to work. And then just immediately get distracted. Yeah, see, you gotta put the manga away. He's gonna open the boxes, isn't he? Oh, okay. He actually has some self-restraint. But still no progress. He's losing it. Oh, man. Mm-hmm. It's always when you're at your lowest. That's when you get that spark of inspiration. Oh, is this who I think it is? She's back? The inspiration! The hat! Flowing in the wind! Here it is. She's back. Megumi. Dude, she's awesome, man. Yeah, she did that intentionally. There's no way it wasn't. She's going to pick up her hat. I think he has what he needs now, though, to start writing. But first, we need a good place to start, so... Title. Hopefully we can come up with something. Mm-hmm. This for sure was. She's learning. She's learning. I knew she was acting a little different. But I wonder if this is even really happening. Maybe she's just trying her best. To, yeah, exactly. Be the heroine in his story. Well, just in time. Oh, wow. You are right, though. See, she's perfect. She's perfect. She's exactly what we needed right now. Wow, so it was a team effort. Wow, so it's like our circle is already formed. We just need to make it official. Ah, man. Everybody putting their work in. And she is such a great learner. Like, holy crap. Oh my god. Utaha does not play. Oh my god. She doesn't even know this girl. I'm sure one day you will. As soon as we figure out what the heck we're trying to do. Mm-hmm. That's one thing that makes him a dope protagonist, is his sheer determination and passion, even though he's made zero progress. You know he's gonna get there one day. Mm-hmm. Hmm. This is wholesome. Yeah. Let's go, Megumi. It's time. Hey, we tried, alright? Mowing me up. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Okay. They were listening the whole time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, why did you help? Hmm? Mm-hmm. Utaha's got a point. It makes a really good point. Oh, she's already accepted it. And look, she's thanking them. It's time to just get used to it at this point. You can't play it off anymore. So, like I said, it already looks like our circle is formed. We have all, well, not all of our members, but we have a good start. All we need to do is just make it official, have everyone sit down in the same room and work together. Because right now it's more of just, like, the cogs are turning and they're getting things done, but it's a little all over the place. Like, the main character had no idea this was even going on until Megumi came here. But behind the scenes, Megumi was working with, what was her name, Eddie? She was working with Eddie to get her like costume and everything down, and then she was working with Utaha to really nail the like mannerisms and stuff of the ideal protagonist that Tomoya wanted to make, and she did phenomenally. She did so well. So I'm very impressed with all of them. And oh man, it's just Eddie is such a tsundere, man. It's so like blatant. It's right in your face. Like she seems like she hates everything about what's going on here. Yet she's still helping, so clearly she wants to be a part of it. Ah, dang, man. After all that. Wait, what's wrong with that? No, you you had her working overtime. She needs some rest, man. Ah, here we go again. Something tells me this is gonna be a trend. Alright, so that was the end of the episode, and man, I had such a blast, dude. It's so cool because the first episode was like the conception of this idea, of this, well, the dream was always there, but now Tomoya was finally about to put it into action. So that was episode 1. And it was also trying to recruit people to join our cause. And then episode 2 was him kind of talking with his muse and trying to explain to her and convey to her the dream, like, heroine he wanted to make her into for his story. She's basically like an actress, and she's supposed to be, or try to be, the inspiration for him to come up with a good female protagonist in her image. And so she's kind of like this blank canvas, and he's hoping that with the help of the other members in the circle and by showing her visual novels, she can come to learn what he, or I guess learn more about the role that he wants her to play. And then episode 3, this episode, was everyone finally tying back in together, and the circle is beginning to form. It's not official, so it's not a complete circle, but the members are there and they're working together, they're cooperating. It's just not an official team yet. Alright, so my question of the day for you guys is going to be, so I feel like all of us have struggled with writer's block in one way or another. Either if we were like writing stories at one point, or maybe drawing at one point, or even just with schoolwork, and maybe you're given an assignment where you have to write a story and you have to come up with your own story. I'm sure all of us have struggled with writer's block, so I want to know if you guys have any tips that work for you when it comes to writer's block. Because for me, mine, it sounds really simple, but it's surprisingly effective. A lot more effective than I thought it would be, but it's actually just sleeping. Like, whenever I'm working on something and I hit with writer's block, I feel like just taking a nice nap and, you know, not setting your alarm. Just take a nice little nap, sleep as long as your body needs to, and then when you wake up, you kind of wake up with a fresh perspective. You're energized and you're ready to go. And I feel like this also works really well with, like, you know, if you're sad or if you're angry or if you're just like in your emotions. Just getting some sleep, at least for me, it always gives me a fresh perspective when I wake up, and it really helps out with writer's block. This also works for rhythm games. Funny enough, it's so crazy why this works, but I'm super into rhythm games, and I would be playing a song and I just cannot beat the song. It just doesn't make sense to me. My fingers aren't matching like what I'm seeing, and I just can't get it. And then I go to sleep and I randomly just come back to it, like maybe a day or two later, and I just knock the song out easily, and I feel like this fresh perspective after a good night's rest. Let me know if you guys have any tips for writer's block or anything like that, because we saw Tomoya struggling with that a little bit, and he actually had to go outside, go on a walk, and nothing was working until Megumi finally came in, until his muse had finally appeared and inspired him with a brand new story that still ended up getting rejected, but it was something, and that's what matters at the end of the day. So with that, I'm going to be ending the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching this far into the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.